How is all, and welcome back to another video of Look Be a Landlord. Hopefully the microphone is better today. It was pretty shocking yesterday as I realized when I went to edit the video, but thanks for everyone who watched it anyway. So what's happened is I don't have access to my usual microphone, so yesterday I was using like an old cheap pair of earphones with an inbuilt mic, and as it turned out that was pretty bad. Today I'm trying to use the inbuilt microphone in the laptop, hopefully be better, or maybe I can do something in the editing settings. But thanks everyone, just bear with me, we'll be back to the normal microphone fairly soon, hopefully. Anyway, for today we have a new mod. We managed to get the Eldritch Gateway fairly quickly the last time, so we have a new mod, and this is the most popular mod on the Steam Workshop at the moment, Exhausted Developer. And what it does is it's an item, and it gives a coin for every hotfix the game has received since the beginning, which I'm not entirely sure how many this is, but it's got to be in the low three figures, like 100, maybe 200, something like that. I'd say between them. I noticed that the interface has changed. There was a bug fix released, and it seems to have changed the interface, so it lists the mods and whether they affect symbols or items, so that's pretty cool. So let's switch off the Eldritch Gateway. Excellent mod, very strong symbol, and let's put on the Exhausted Developer, and we'll jump in, and we are on floor number 6 today, I believe. Let me just double check. Yes, yesterday was floor number 5. So floor number 6, rent payment 10 costs 25 coins more. Now this developer item is a very rare item, so it might take us a few runs to find it. For example, when we were looking for the credit card item, which is very rare, it took us 2 or 3 weeks before we found it. But we'll see, hopefully we'll be a bit better this time. Let's jump in anyway and let's see what we get today. Okay, I'll take a 3-sided dice early enough, that's pretty decent. And an early dwarf is always good. I don't mind the goldfish here for destroying the bubbles early on. That's quite a lot of coins, and there's a few ways of removing goldfish. Let's pick the monkey as well. Let's get all of the eaters, I guess. We made the 25 rent payment with 9 left over. This is a very early essence capsule, which could be very strong. Let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think we can afford this. Let's take Swear Jar just to guarantee that we can afford the essence capsule. I'll take a beer for the dwarf, that's pretty good, and a second beer for the dwarf. The beer is slightly better than the milk, but only by 1, so it doesn't really matter. Let's pick up an urn. Let's skip all these. And we'll make the 50 rent payment with 12 left over. For piggy bank essence, coffee essence it's alright, but not fantastic. Not at this stage. Later on it becomes really good. Dishwasher essence is fantastic though. Takes a while to pay off. I'll take coconut, and I'll take frying pan is only really good if we get the frying pan essence as well. Let's take lime pepper, probably be worth 50 or 60 throughout the game. Comedian's pretty good. We already have a monkey and it's just worth 3, so I'll take it. I'll take another essence capsule. I think we can afford this. The comedian buffed the monkey as it was eating the coconut, so that's fantastic for us. And yet again, the monkey got buffed by the comedian as he was eating the coconut. Let's pick up a bear just to fill up some empty spaces with some decent items. I could take a mouse. I think I prefer a 3-sided dice, just worth 2 on average. Let's take another urn. And we made the 100 rent payment with 69 left over. Nice. 150 now due in 6 spins. Let's take egg carton essence, and let's re-roll here for a lucky capsule. Pretty good. Triple coins is pretty good. It makes the coins worth 3. Re-roll for the dice only adds, it makes dice go from 2 on average to 2.4 on average, I believe. So not fantastic. This is much better. Okay, a rare amethyst. It's very early to get an amethyst. I think there's a few ways we could grow it. Light bulbs obviously an option, and dame of course. Still plenty of time. Let's take the milk. Let's take a beer for the dwarf. And I'll take an egg for egg carton essence. We've seen a lot of eggs on this run, so I figured that might pay out, is what I was thinking when I took that. Let's pick up another milk here now. And made the 150 rent pound with 85 left over. Pizza the cat essence. Is it going to be worth more than purple pepper? Well, we don't have 3 of the same symbol. I'll take pizza the cat essence. Very big symbol bomb. Lemon essence is quite good at the moment. And hex of Midas is interesting. It's definitely not bad. I'll take it. Let's take happy hour. Just improve the dwarf slightly. Let's take a milk. So we want to keep around 3 empties would be ideal. Let's take another egg for gives 12. So slightly better than a void creature. Let's take a wine for the dwarf. And I'll take another kind, and I'll actually now remove the hex of emptiness. Now that we have 3 kinds, that works with the triple kind essence, which is kind of where I want to be around for kinds. Although I could just remove the flower. No, I'll remove the hex of Midas. We're doing pretty good at the moment. There's a light bulb. I wish I could remove the pearl if I had more removals. Maybe I should have taken that very big symbol bomb essence. I can't quite remember what it was up against. But I figured we didn't need the removals. Could be wrong. We made the 225 rent pound with 174 left over. Birdhouse, we'd have to really lean into them. Blue pepper essence is worth 30. Lucky cat. It's a pity this only works for symbols and not for items. Otherwise this would be perfect. Void portal essence would give us 13. I'll take lucky cat essence. And I'll take oil can essence, I guess, is definitely the best there. Let's reroll for something. 5-sided dice maybe. Not particularly great. Okay, we'll skip this. At least we got a load of money for using those rerolls. Lunchbox is okay. We have a lot of eaters. Let's remove the pearl so that the light bulb will always buff the amethyst. And let's take a banana. Hair is interesting, but I don't think we need it. I'll take a milk instead, and I'll take a chemical 7. Get started on that. Respin a column. I'll take another cat. We want 3 cats. Let's switch this off for now. Don't want any of these. I don't want any of these either. Probably skipping most things from now on. Gambler. Oh no, there's a thief actually to get rid of the banana peel. Perfect. Let's skip these. And I'll take a void fruit. And we made the 300 rent payment with 193 left over. This is probably going to be worth the most. Jack-o'-lantern. I think we've seen a few essences and items for toddlers, but unfortunately we didn't pick them. Let's take white pepper essence. It'll just eventually give us 30. I'll take a cow is okay, and a guillotine is okay, I think. Let's take bar of soap actually with the fish. The goldfish isn't too bad. Take the item capsule though. Might be better. I feel bar of soap would have been a better pick there actually. Okay, let's pick up another egg. 71 on that turn. Let's skip this. Let's take the hooligan for getting rid of these 2 urns. Let's pick up a void stone. Don't need any of these. 40 per turn. We made the 375 rent payment with 227 left over, which isn't too bad. Diver is would get rid of goldfish, so it would replace itself kind of, so worth taking, and also it leads to more removal capsules. Let's take brown pepper. I guess. We have a load of the peppers here now. Let's get rid of the flour. Okay, let's take a lucky capsule. I'm still looking for a bit of a late game scaling. Another comedian could be a thing. Is worth 3, or we could reroll for something better. Let's reroll. Dove is fantastic. You can just put that in any build and it's good. So with Dove now we want to be taking capsules as much as possible. Let's skip these. The Spirit's doing great things with the Dove. Light bulb is great. That's item capsule for the Dove is fantastic. We don't need any of these. We're very strong at the moment. And we made the 450 rent payment with 268 left over. Let's take Lucky Carrot Essence. Let's take X-Ray Machine Essence. I'll take a Removal Capsule is great. Oswald the Monkey's pretty good. Let's take another Light Bulb. Okay, we don't need to remove anything yet. We don't want an ore, we want, if possible, a big ore. A ruby, do we want a ruby? Not really. We want to save our light bulbs actually just for the amethyst. 65 on that turn. Let's take a void fruit, that's good with the dove. Skip this. And we'll, do we want a bubble? Probably, yeah. And let's remove the cherry. The bubble kind of works with the dove if we get lucky. Could take a big urn. Spirits again kind of work with the dove. They're not fantastic, but they're okay. Could take an anchor for the diver. Probably should. Let's skip these. Oh, we could take an urn. And we made the 575 rent payment with 358 left over. Doing pretty good at the moment. Let's reroll for Mrs. Fruit. Kind of anti-synergy with the monkey. Another dove is fantastic. Rusty gear would work with spirits is pretty much the only thing. Or Maxwell the bear is just 1 extra per turn. Let's take rusty gear. Even if it lands with spirits as the only thing, it's not too bad. Let's get rid of one of these dice now. Okay, we're over 70 per turn, so we're doing great. I'll take a coconut for the monkey. Skip all of these, don't need any of these. Let's skip all these as well. Monkey is doing fantastic work. 78 from the monkey there, that's great. Don't need any of these. And could take an eldritch creature. It is worth 4, so it's probably worth taking. Don't know whether we'll feed any hexes to it, but let's see how it goes. Let's take a beer for the dwarf. Let's take a coconut for the monkey. And we made the 650 rent payment with 756 left over. That is fantastic. Rusty gear essence will probably end up either on, no, I'll end up on the kinds, which isn't great. Let's take cleaning rag essence. Let's take grey pepper essence and bartender. Sure, why not? Lucky carrot. Yeah, I think so. Okay, jellyfish is fantastic. Gives us a removal capsule. Rabbit is worth either 10 or... No, it's worth either 5 or 15. Eventually 15, so I think we probably should take it. Let's take a buffing capsule actually over the coconut. Let's start removing things. At this stage, the 3-sided dice has to go. We have so much milk because the doves keep stopping the cats from drinking it. Let's take a lucky capsule. Yeah, we've cleared out some milk. Let's skip this. Let's take a removal capsule. That's great. Skip this. And okay, our dice are gone. Is it time to get rid of our kinds, I wonder? Let's get rid of the bear first. Skip these. And skip these as well. We made the 675 rent payment with 1,219 left over, 777 due in 10 spins. Dame with an amethyst is fantastic, we'll take it, and we'll take Lucky Cat. So we're going to see all of the rare symbols. Let's start removing kinds, I guess. Let's take a buffing capsule for the doves. Let's skip this. We could take another rabbit, but there's no real need. Geologist, of course, pretty decent. It's also a way for if we get X-ray machine essence, although at this stage I'm not really that fussed about diamonds. Let's take a void stone instead. A removal capsule, of course, is good. Let's take another removal capsule. Or the moon there with the rabbits, possibly a better idea. Take a void creature. Take a tedium capsule. Highlander, of course, very good, but I'm going to take item capsule instead, and I'm going to start removing these kinds. Okay, another removal capsule is pretty good. And we made this 777 rent payment with 2,025 left over. I am going to continue playing in endless mode just a bit longer. I think endless mode is probably our best chance of seeing the developer symbol, although I'd like to see it and have it help me win a run. So we'll see how it goes. I reckon if you see that symbol, you've just won the run. It's got to give you more than 70 per turn. But let's see how we get on. Could take Happy Hour Essence. Could take Conveyor Belt Essence. Possibly better. Let's take Small Symbol Bomb Essence. Let's reroll here for something. None of these. I'll take Nori the Rabbit. Yeah, because this is actually an extra 5. This rabbit should be given 12 now. Wait a second. Oh, this only gives 3 times as much. I thought that was the one that made it give 5 times as much. Okay, yeah, that checks out. I'll take another rabbit. And I'll take a hustling capsule for the doves. And we're going to start switching now to rabbits. So I'll get rid of the monkey. Take a jellyfish for the removal. Take a removal capsule. I'll also get rid of the comedian. Doesn't affect rabbits, so get rid of him next. And the hooligan. Okay, there goes our lemon. We got rid of too many. Beastmaster is fantastic. Beastmaster affects doves and it affects rabbits, so that's great. We could take another frozen fossil for another elder creature. They are also affected by Beastmaster. Take a hustling capsule for the doves. Take a moon for the rabbits. And made the 1,000 rent payment with 3,110 left over. Take another moon for the rabbits. We'll take Dark Humor, I guess, although we have removed our comedian. At this stage, we probably want to keep our cats, so we'll probably get rid of the bartender. And we'll wait for the dwarf to drink the wine before getting rid of the dwarf. We'll also, I think, get rid of the... we'll leave it there, but possibly the cow will be next to go. Diamond is very rare, but we actually don't really want it. The cow is kind of helping the doves feed though, so might be worth keeping. Take the rare capsule for a sun. Don't really want the sun. The only reason for taking the sun would be for the item essence that gives sun moon. That makes the sun and moon adjacent, but don't think it's worth taking it until you have the essence. Let's skip all these. And we'll take a billionaire because they will destroy themselves. Although maybe a pufferfish for their reroll would have been okay. General Zaref is interesting, but not good. I Could take another wine for the dwarf. He has 2 wines now to drink. Let's take a jellyfish for the removal token. Let's take an item capsule for the doves. And a lucky capsule for the doves. Made the 1,500 rent payment with 5,000 left over. Let's pick up, doesn't really matter, Zar's contract essence. Frozen pizza essence, sure, why not? Another Beastmaster is okay. Lint roller is okay. Okay, now I really want to get rid of this dwarf and these wines. So I'll get rid of, I think it might actually be the Eldritch creatures as the worst symbol. Shouldn't have added them. Or like rabbits are better than the Eldritch creatures at the moment. And always will be. 3 rabbits, yeah. Take the rabbits. Take a reroll capsule. Probably end up getting rid of the Dame and the Amethyst. I think the doves are better. They grow faster for us. Let's take another second Dame. There's just too much stuff going on in this deck. But I think what I want to be is doves, rabbits, and moons as my final form of the deck. How many rabbits? That's the question. I'd rather have more moons than rabbits, but I guess that's enough rabbits now. 4 rabbits. Okay, we only have 1 of these left. We have 2 removals. Let's get rid of the Eldritch creature. Let's take another lucky capsule. Let's take a chemical 7. Scroll the doves. Don't need another diver. Okay, don't need another rabbit. Don't particularly need a comedian. Could take a time capsule. Let's remove these. Oh, I could have taken a tedium capsule there, possibly should have. This wine is surviving a long time. Let's take a fight creature. Okay, and we made the 2,000 rent payment with 8,492 left over. Let's reroll here for Silver Arrow, maybe another Beastmaster. Sure. Let's take Lefty the Rabbit, but I am going to switch off at the moment. Oh, we have Lint Roller to get rid of the rabbit fluff, so I'll switch Lefty the Rabbit back on. The wine is still there. Let's remove the cow. Okay, I'll take a buffing capsule to grow the doves. Take a billionaire to remove itself. And skip these. Midas bomb. Yeah, let's do it. And this will be the last rent payment, so we'll end with this Midas bomb. Should be, oh, actually it's impossible for a Midas bomb to remove a dove. That's interesting. Let's get rid of this dwarf now that he's removed the last wine. Yeah, it's impossible for Midas bomb to remove doves. Did remove one of the moons though, so we now have 2 cheese that we don't want. That's okay, I'll take a removal capsule. Take a chemical 7, just keep growing the doves. Let's make the rent payment, and we have 14,000 left over. Just take a booster pack for some random items. And we're going to leave it there for today, folks. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the sound was a little bit better. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe to see more videos like this every day, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.